welcome to GeoBake channel. Today we're going to make an elegant and modern dessert, but don't worry, this mousse is very easy to make. To make the mousse, we start by melting the chocolate with the butter in a double boiler. Once the chocolate is melted, add the cocoa powder, the hot milk, the orange juice and the zest, and mix it very well. If you want a stronger orange flavor, you can add a little more juice and zest. Now we beat the egg whites. Meanwhile, beat the whipping cream by hand. Always remember that the cream has to be very cold. If you don't want to exercise your arm, you can do this in the mixer before the egg whites and keep it in the fridge. Once the egg whites have doubled in size, add the sugar and continue beating until peaks are formed. Now, mix the chocolate with the cream. First, put a little of cream with the chocolate and mix well with the wire whisk. Then, incorporate it to the rest of the cream, but mix it with the rubber spatula. We do this way so it's easier at the beginning to mix the chocolate and not overmix the cream. Finally, add the egg whites and continue mixing with the rubber spatula as not to take the air out of the egg whites until everything is combined. Fill the mold, trying not to let any air bubbles. And finally, smooth it with the spatula. Leave it in the freezer for an hour and a half or until it's firm. Once the mousse is frozen, we start making the glaze. For this, we put the glucose, the cream and the oil in a saucepan. When it starts to boil, take it off the fire, add the chocolate and stir until it's melted. If you want to serve the mousse in a special way, you can decorate a plate painted with chocolate syrup. To glaze the mousse, we are going to prepare a plate with a cup placed the other way around or a small container and put the frozen mousse over it. Add the hot glaze over the mousse and cover all the edges. It should not be too hot. In order to keep the glaze very smooth, do it in just one layer. Don't waste the remaining glaze, just heat it again and use it. Wait a few seconds and take it off the cup carefully with a spatula and put it in the plate where you are going to serve it. For the chocolate decoration, melt a little of chocolate and do some squiggles over a parchment paper and put it in the refrigerator until it's firm. To finally finish our mousse, use half of a candied orange and the chocolate squiggle. Now you have a lovely and yummy dessert that looks amazing. Don't miss our next video where we're going to make the candied oranges. See you soon!